Can y'all hear me? Testing my audio. Can y'all hear me? The first fighter will be back in just a second. Start going live a little bit earlier, so I made sure I was on time. So give us just a couple minutes, and I will have your winner out. So whoever's watching, if you can hear me, just send in a thumbs up or something, please. Make sure my audio is good. Like I said, first fighter will be out in just a minute. But if anyone can hear me, please let me know. Testing, testing. Can anyone hear me? Thank you, Odin. I appreciate you. This is a shot. The winner of the bantamweight showcase should be coming out in just a second, y'all.
Also, you know what it's like to be that experience. Absolutely, stepping out on that. That's stepping up. That's what we so just stay outside the ball movement. Switch his feet for the kick there, partially block it. Control body. Oh, and left stand. That was a nice little breath inside. Great movement. Why is he one there though? He's a little bit of this one. He's taking off. He's moving not waiting for the
right outside the smart stage. Yeah, I got to tell you that we announced the
yeah, right through the okay. 1 minute left. Oh, snap, shit.
If you don't mind, wait 19 seconds.
All right.
So that gets rid of
Yeah, Grande is my boy anyway. What y'all think? Entertaining enough?
Absolutely.
Looks like Alex was saying
Ah. I'm not. I want to fucking finish.
Yeah. But just me and him.
Yes.
I can. That works. That's fun. I only have two. So.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah, hold on. Y'all drop one up.
You want some napkins or anything?
Good. Don't look too bad. I'm still not as ugly.
You look great.
Yes. All right, I'm good to go. Let's do it.
All right.
Hey, I'm Kayla with the Cage Walk Podcast, Odd Smoker MMA. You looked great out there. How are you feeling?
A little disappointed. I wanted that finish really bad, but you know, I'm a fighter first, entertainer second. I think I let the entertainer get a little too out there tonight. So
Yeah.
I will write that down and come back in better next time.
And this is your first time in PFL in the smart cage, and you were definitely a crowd favorite. You know, everyone out there was cheering for you. How'd that make you feel?
Made me feel good, man. Like when I come into these fights, I don't care if you love me, I don't care if you hate me, but you damn sure gonna remember me.
Yeah.
Good or bad.
What's next in your career, or when can you see you back in the cage?
I would love to come back. I've got a taste of the big show, and I'm addicted. The PFL is the one of the best, if not the best, in my opinion. They know how to treat you. There's just something different about those bright lights, and that smart cage is super nice. I'm gonna be dreaming about it for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on that win, and can't wait to see you back.
I can't wait to be back. I want a full-time job, and yeah, I hope you'll bring me back. I'll come back, and I'll show my ass every time I come out here.
Hell yeah.
And I guess when you first got the call, you were going to be on this card, you said in Nashville.
I mean, every fight is very special, but being this close to home and it being a big time show, my first time to really show the world what Jason Danner's about, you know, it's a moment. It's a moment that I will never forget. I usually don't bring my son. I've got a 5-year-old son. I usually don't bring. Oh, he's 4, about to be 5. I usually don't bring him out to these, but you know, this was one of those, you know, opportunities. And when opportunity comes, I wanted him to be here for it, good or bad. You know, showing that his daddy's got heart.
Obviously, you mentioned bringing in, you know, a lot of support in there. I guess you notice that at all when you're in the cage, or is that just
I mean, you tell me, man. I step out there, I take control of it. I let them know from the opening get-go. As soon as my music hits, you can't convince me or anybody else in the room that I do not own that moment. When I step out there, good, bad, ugly, whatever it's going to be, you're going to remember Jason Danner was there.
Yeah. I guess being based in Tennessee, how have you noticed kind of fan base for MMA growing? Do you think bringing cards like this, and, you know, guys like you look fighters kind of put that up?
Yeah. Tennessee is a hot spot, man. From Clarksville to Memphis to Knoxville, Nashville. I mean, Tennessee is a hotbed for MMA. There is so much good talent around. You know, it's just never ending, man. You go from East Tennessee to the Cumberland Plateau to the West. Like Tennessee is a hotbed, man, and it's growing and growing every year. Like I started out fighting in backyards and bars, man, and now look at me now. I'm in a stadium with some of the biggest names in MMA. You know, it's a dream come true, and I just see Tennessee. It's always going to be Tennessee versus everybody for me. Thank you.
What was your experience of the whole week like in terms of, you know, being obviously being like practicing with big shows in sport? What was your experience like in on the big stage for the week?
Well, originally this was supposed to be this fight that I was originally booked for another promotion, and I want to give a shout out to Ryan Collins. He booked us for a main event, and the PFL just happened to, you know, throw my name out there, and I called him. Hey, man, how would you feel about like us taking this fight to the big show? It make Tennessee look good, make everybody look good. So I want to give a special shout out to him for allowing that to happen. But you know, when it comes to making it to the big show, man, like it's got everything you want from fight week to the walkouts, the interviews I'm doing right now. Like, I mean, it is such a special moment being here at the PFL. I've got interviews out there. You can go back and find my old interviews where I've talked about wanting to be here for years. And the fact that I am here now is just, you know, it's surreal. I didn't really have any imposter syndrome because I've been thinking about it and visualizing this moment so much. But, you know, the PFL has everything you want. Everything you want.
What was like John saying in the week, like in terms of what they were expecting to do, what they would need for you to come back?
Shout out Dan Hardy, man. I've been meeting all these big names all week, and I went to introduce myself to Dan Hardy, and he knew me off the rip, and told me he'd been watching my shows, and he has no idea how much that means to me. Dan is my man, brother. He told me straight up, every fight he's seen, I bring the energy, I bring it. He told me I'm a natural, and you know, just hearing that from a legend like him, I wanted to come out here and own the moment, from the walkout to being in there. You know, I wanted everybody to remember. You know, I've only got two professional MMA wins. Everybody on this card, including my opponent, has over double my experience in that cage. But I wanted to go out there and just show everybody, you know, I might not have the experience everybody has, but I have the swagger, I have the walk, I have the talk. I can be the total package you need me to be to bring me back.
I got huge record balance today. That's a little up to
every bit of it. Besides getting flash, I would have loved to went out there, get in, get out, make it look clean. But sometimes you got to get down and dirty, and that's just the get down, man. I walk through whatever flame I got to get. God brought me here. God brought my opponent here, and only one of us could walk away from here. So I want to give the glory to God, because without Him, I wouldn't be here. Without Him, none of y'all would be here. And I visualized it, I've dreamed it, and it hasn't went exactly to plan, but it's God's plan, and I'm comfortable enough with that.
Just when you talk about the PFL and just finally getting the top, you've seen the coaching really kind of finding their own homegrown stars and really coming back. What did it do? Not just your career with the PFL, but become one of those homegrown stars.
I mean, it means the world to me, man. Like I said, I've got a family to feed, and I just love this, man. This is in my blood. I've been doing it since I was 6, 7 years old. I grew up on the street just fighting. We used to fight for I've been fighting for money for 10 plus years. It just wasn't always legal. Now I'm here. I'm on the big show, and I got a lot more to bring. Y'all just got a little taste of it. This might have been a down dirty fight and go the way I wanted it to, but I promise you give me another chance to come back out here, you'll get 110% of me every single time I step out there.
You mentioned the entertainer over tonight, but you learned from that. 15 minutes between the end of the fight and being here talking about us. You recognize you have that much self-awareness. How would you adapt that, not only moving forward, but just in your career of, hey, I'm already realizing what I need to do minutes after the fight?
I realized it in the fight, man. As soon as I got stung, I realized it. But it's just one of those things, man. Like, I'm not afraid to lose it. I'm not afraid of embarrassment. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm a very shameless individual. My friends, my family will tell you I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'm 100% me all the time. Doesn't matter if there's cameras on or cameras not. If there's none of these cameras are here, you get the same version of me. This is just 100% me. There's no faking the fluff for me. And as for the self-awareness, man, when you're out there, your senses are so high. I was talking to his coach. Me and him squaring up. His coach is telling him, "Hey, do this, do this." I said, "Hey, you better listen to your coach. Talk to your coach." I'm in between rounds, looking at him, smiling. "Yeah, I see you." Just when you're out there, your senses are so heightened. You hear everything. I hear the people in the crowd. Put them in a body bag. I hear the barking. I hear my fans. I hear his fans. I hear it all. And it's just one of those things. You got to step in there and feel it to understand it. Anybody else?
I think we're all good.
Thank you all for having me. I hope to see you all again.
Yes, sir. Have a great night.
You too.
Congratulations.
And you're good to go do whatever, brothers. I said you're good to go do whatever. Leave, whatever.
I see you spring somewhere Sugar so long. Thank you guys.
Have a good one.
It's not like a deep this is a regular
I actually don't know. I know that that motivated.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to ask.
No. I know I'm looking through Instagram and I'm not seeing any signs of the telltale signs of a picture on the map of the picture on the map of computer for the Apple wake up. Magamedo. But these next behind us, let's capitalize it. Slowly.
Your lives to the top. Every choice matters. Your energy, it needs to keep up. Introducing Valor Energy. Nitrogen used for remarkably smooth flavor design to optimize your performance. Zero jitters, zero crap.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, sorry, just one question.
Elevated focus, superior
Kevin St. Louis, he stepped up by his corner. He plays on the first round.
Beautiful knee attempt by Buckermont. He has a focus that right into the guillotine. He counters that. It's the back guard, shelves that leg, and that's some nice elbows from the top position.
Actually, the down the elbow.
Yeah, beautiful.
Round two is set to start here. Muhammad Berthelman with the southpaw stance in the green trunks. Kevin St. Louis in the black.
Right. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, Alexi, I'm Caleb.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Man, you looked great out there. Still undefeated, 6-0 now, won by unanimous decision. In the second round, you had a great me. How are you feeling after that?
Good. Yeah, just such unfortunate timing when I rocked and I got hit with a low blow at the same time. Just such unfortunate timing. Yeah, I won that finish, but I'm so glad that, like I was saying, like PFL introduced the new violence of elbows, and you guys could see that new involvement in my game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I just loved that I didn't get the mic at the end. I wanted to get my home crowd. Love all these people. Love this crowd. Love my sponsors that came out for you. So yeah, shout out for them, PS Equipment and Referral Rascal for getting me through this camp. But yeah, I felt amazing. If I had one word to describe, it'd be like the Matrix. I would say I just saw every shot coming. I was calm, collected, picking every single shot, picking every single elbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I kind of answered it, but what was your game plan going in, and how did it play out during your fight?
my coach Henry Huot, he wanted me, and Sean Soriano, they all wanted me just to stay really calm, collected on the outside, pick my shots, pick my timing. That's kind of what I did. Just really focused, calm, not rushing anything, seeing everything.
Well, man, you looked great out there. When can we see you back in?
As soon as I can.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll get, like, I live in Florida now in Killcliff FC. Okay. So hopefully I can get on that, I think it's Hollywood card, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be amazing to get on that one. Just quick turnaround, get that second fight in and out of the way.
Congratulations, on your win in your hometown.
Thank you.
Hey, Lexi, last time we saw you here in Nashville, you put on good performance as well. Would you like to get into the World Tournament at some point? We saw you win the challengers back in 2022, but the tournament advance your career best.
1000%. PFL's been treating me real well, real nice. Yeah, I think at least one more fight in under my belt, maybe two. We'll see what PFL wants for me this year. But yeah, I would love to be in that World Tournament and fight for the $500,000. Yeah, I think I'm ready. Like I said, it's all experience. You guys can see in my game, my involvement in every single fight as a fighter. Yeah, I'm getting everything down to a T, my weight cut, my game plans, my film study, my confidence, just everything in the smart cage is coming together. Now, next, I just need to finish. That's the last piece to my game.
Yeah, you almost got one tonight. You mentioned Florida's activity really a big sticking point for you moving forward.
100%. Yeah, I feel like I haven't been active enough. Like, I've been trying to take whatever PFL can give me, but it hasn't been much. But they're busy. I understand. I'm still an up and coming fighter, but hopefully I can make that next step. That at 24 years old, 6-0, fighting at one of the biggest promotions in the world. What more can I ask for? I'm blessed by God. I'm blessed. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Good.
Alexi, obviously, you're also a fantastic start to your career. And recently, when you and I spoke, we've always talked about you having not really a approach to your career. Possible World Tournament, but why is there this understanding of like, hey, I don't need to force it, I don't need to rush through this fighting?
What do you mean? Like,
as far as like, I don't need like obviously want to be a part of the World Tournament.
Yeah.
But you're like, hey, I'll take another 4 or 2 fights. Absolutely, and just keep growing it.
Well, I just know I'm a very realistic person. I know PFL probably won't want me in the World Tournament at 6-0. I know I'm close. Like I said, 1 or 2 more fights, but right now I don't believe they would. Yeah, they probably wouldn't have me in the World Tournament if I was like, hey, I want to join tomorrow. I could probably, as a backup or something happened, I would definitely be one of the first couple in line, I would think. But yeah, I'm 24 years old, man. I've had all 6 fights in the PFL. I'm just happy to be here on such a world stage, and it's just amazing.
We think just getting all this repetition and growth before you think you'll actually get that one. Some fighters, it's the biggest moment of their life, and they're not ready. And you kind of taking this type of approach. How's your experience helping you to prepare for that?
Yeah, no, I can tell every single fight, every time I step in there, like I'm so much more confident this fight. And again, I'm finding these little things that just advance me in my career. Like, again, like my weight cut, my approach to training. I didn't overtrain. Like, I'm getting smarter as an athlete and as a fighter. Again, training one of the best teams in the world and having some of the best training partners around the world. Kamaru Usman, Justin Gaethje, Paul Hughes. He just shout out to him. He texted me the other week asking if I was going to help him in case he gets this rematch with Usman Nurmagomedov again. So yeah, I'll be helping him get through this camp and still growing with him too. And he's got my back. I got his back. He's my boy. And yeah, just such an amazing team. So happy to be there. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
You mentioned Paul Hughes there, but obviously a little bit of controversy this week. It looks like he maybe isn't going to get that rematch.
Oh, really?
And I think they were saying there's another. I don't know. I hear ultimately still. Obviously, you were involved in. You were in the camp first one, or?
Yeah, I was in the camp first one. Yeah, I was one of his main training partners.
What do you make of that fight? What do you make of this chance to be rematch?
I think that first fight, like, obviously, like, Paul Hughes is one of the hardest working and motivated people I've ever met in my life. Knowing how he talks to himself, his approach, his confidence, like,
from just being around him, you can tell that kid, I mean, he's already a damn superstar, but that's just the start of his mountain. Like that kid, his confidence, his self-talk, his self-motivation is just something that I really admire. And upcoming to this fight, I started talking to myself that way. I started looking in the mirror being like, hey, you're the best in the world. You deserve to be here. And yeah, just coming in with that confidence. And yeah, I really think it's not fair for him not to get that rematch right away, because that was a very, very, I mean, a lot of people had debates on who even won that fight. He wanted it more. If there was another round, 100% he would have finished Usman Nurmagomedov.
Who do you think? Do you think it was fair, or do you think?
I think it was fair, but he wanted it more. So if we're looking from a technical point match, Usman all day, who wanted it more? And like I said, if they had another round, Paul Hughes all day, every single day.
And he's one of the best guys. Like, I mean, you know that these great guys been around in the gym, but he's someone who I guess has he has the experience of proving it at the very, very top level. Obviously, he chose to get out on the UFC route. Is he one of the best guys you've been on that?
100%. Every single time I get this question, who's the best person you trained with? I would out of all the people I've trained with, Mark was just engaging. All these guys, obviously, every single fighter has their own thing, what they're really good at. But him, I would say he is the most calculated, confident, and it's scary how calm he is when he's in the fight, when he's in the training room. Everything is just so hard to pick him apart because he sticks to one single game plan. His team is just incredible, and that's why he's the best in the world.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. All good? Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.